Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, SWAT team responds to standoff at Rochester campground. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Mike Cronin.
Take command of your lawn care needs with a Kubota Commander zero-turn mower and get commercial results for a residential price.
Tom, still an active scene right now, and roads like this one on Quail Drive remain closed at this hour. The suspect allegedly refusing to come out of his home. Tonight, a heavy police presence in Rochester, including SWAT teams, as authorities try to reach a peaceful end with a man who barricaded himself inside his mobile home at the Amazon campground. Just after 3 o'clock, police were called for a report of a domestic disturbance. Investigators say the suspect assaulted a woman. She was brought to safety, and several residents had to be evacuated from the trailer park to Rochester Community Center. The suspect is believed to be armed with a gun.
Well, right now the Stratford County SWAT team is on scene, so they're in charge of trying to get him to come out. So we're just letting the SWAT team do their thing right now.
Outside of Amazon campground, police say no one else is in danger, but if anyone remains inside of that mobile home park, police would like to get them out as soon as possible. Reporting live in Rochester, Mike Cronin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. RMV mistakenly tells thousands of drivers their licenses are suspended. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston.
When facing a family crisis, you need Sergisi and Associates. With over 20 years of experience, we focus exclusively on divorce and family law. You can count on our team to provide personal attention, integrity, and dedication.
Shock, concern, fear.
Matthew Patton is one of nearly 10,000 Massachusetts residents who opened their mailboxes this week to unwelcome news.
The letter said that my license was suspended for a payment default, and really no information about what that was.
Patton says he spent the weekend racking his brain, trying to figure out what he possibly missed and how to avoid a hefty $1,200 fee.
We started to try to think, like, what could this be? I checked tickets that I had paid, that, like, the money had come out of my bank account.
Officials say the letters are a problem with the Atlas system that went online last month. The agency says it identified the problem on April 12th and sent out correction letters within 24 hours, telling us Thursday, quote, the RMV immediately corrected this issue on the same business day to notify impacted customers that no licenses had been suspended. But Patton says he never received a second letter.
Tuesday morning, I was going to go to the RMV, but they put out this big press release, and, we're telling everyone don't come because of school vacation.
Faced with a long wait laced with confusion, there was some relief after a phone call and an automated message.
And there was like a 5-second recording saying they made an error and the letters were wrong.
But Patton says with no correction letter in hand, he is still concerned and wants the RMV to do more.
And by more, Patton says he just wished that they were more vocal about the mistake. We again asked the RMV about that. They said those letters, if they have not received them yet, are on their way.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Celebration of Life held for former First Lady Barbara Bush. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
I'm Stan from Frank 107.5.
And I'm Holly, and there's over $100,000 in this vault with your name on it.
Listen weekday mornings for your chance to win cash with Frank's $1,000 minutes.
The Bank of Frank is open.
Frank 107.5.
Here in the crowd below the steps of City Hall, we met Angel.
Reading is important because you learn how to read.
His mom says it was the 6-year-old who begged to come tonight.
Kept looking at the news, and he's like, Mom, I want to go.
Here he came, armed with his Cat in the Hat stickers, to promote children's literacy, he said, just like Mrs. Bush. And with his art, blue of course, her favorite color.
My favorite book is wrestling. They have a wrestling book in the car.
Sitting just steps away, David Harvey, a longtime Houston resident.
They mean a lot to Houston, and although I'm an Englishman, I sort of came to Houston many years ago, and the only thing Houston had then was the Astrodome, but now we have the Bushes as well.
Here with his wife as a thank you from a grateful city. And Sandra Quinones, moved so much by Mrs. Bush's compassion, she wanted to be here too.
What she labeled was so much love and care for people, and especially children.
And now tonight, like the former First Lady always did, she's thinking about the Bush family.
Family and her husband. That's very sad because an angel went to heaven, and maybe that angel will be taking care of him in here.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Russia is opposed to sanction sweeping with the U.S., but is prepared to defend itself. Russia stands to relate against the latest round of U.S. sanctions. The country's finance minister told CNBC. In memos, Comey describes Trump's reactions to Dawsey concern over Flynn. In newly released copies of memos written by James Comey, the former FBI director describes what he says were Donald Trump's sententious and repeated objections to claim that positions visited his Moscow hotel room in 2013, as well as the president's serious reservations about his embattled national security advisor. ABC News obtained copies of the memos, which are potentially redacted on Thursday after the Justice Department turned over 15 pages of declassified material to Congress. Top House Republicans had requested the documents and threatened to subpoena for them. Department of Justice plans to transmit undetected copies of the memos today. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. Goodbye, everyone.